Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is...
Yamal! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that's well spotted.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Zola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zola plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Doué. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has another go! Yamal gets flagged offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to... Good chance here!
Suarez really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Beckham. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He won't be happy with that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, now it's a race for the... And he shoots! Luis Suarez, he just has something! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He'll fancy himself from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Luis Suarez! Oh, off the bar! Beckham getting this one clear. Crosses it in here. Casillas claims it without any fuss. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Substitution for Brazil, number 19, Vinicius Junior.
And we're underway again.
Number 20,
Brazil decide to shake things up.
Number
There
2.
has been a change in personnel. Great chance!
number 15.
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Number
I just
10,
wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Shevchenko. Number 18, Bellingham. Number 6, O'Shea.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pass is short and sharp. And this is Shevchenko. It's loose now. Beckham! And that's off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Done delicately. Oh, that's a key interception. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Brazil present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Probing pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. 75 minutes played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Casillas looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's an imaginative pass. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. It's Luis Suarez! 5 minutes left on the clock. It's a pretty loose pass. Time and again they are repelled. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Luis Suarez! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Deep cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Red card! And with that, the final whistle. Brazil cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckham. Great ball. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's following up. Goal! Brazil! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Although really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Toure gets it away. Goes to finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Baresi tries to clear. Beckham. Zola. Now it's Beckham. Oh, it's a great ball here. And it shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Takes a shot! Oh, off the bar! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Bernardo Silva. Now it's Platini. And here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Zola. And Zola! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Brazil ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
For Brazil, number 19, Vinicius Junior.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Coming on the field.
It's a promising position. Hangs one in.
Well played and well cleared.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Beckham. It's a threatening ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's being urged to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shevchenko could try cutting inside here. It is a corner. Zola with the short one. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. Danger averted for now. That's going to go a long way. Back in once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And he's heaved it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Zola. That's a good run down the left. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And here's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Zola. Yaya Toure. And he's straight offside. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers.
Vinicius Junior! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Rui Costa. He might be in here! And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great ball, and he's in here. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nice looking ball. Played into space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
And Beckham! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Solar. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well played. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Guti. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nope. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Rui Costa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And it's been played through. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Vinicius Junior threads one in. He's on it, can he get away? That has been knocked clear. Syria can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a little off target. De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Zola. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Owen.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That has been cut short. Zola. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
He's
filled.
tried one! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substitution.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. Now the delivery. And this is Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only...
Shapes the shoot! That is gorgeous from Raul!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. So, a breakthrough already. Zola. Chance to deliver.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Doué. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision.
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! He will be livid with himself. Veron gathers from the goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Not the most accurate pass. That's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Veron. And it's Belletti.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are...
There's the shot! It's a loose ball. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting
So we reached the
traffic to be
halfway
heavy
point.
after the final
Well, for
whistle
us
today.
neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Brazil get the ball rolling for the second period. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it out wide. Zola will not want to lose out here, takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Looking for the run. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Messi! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out to the right, and here's Raul. Messi could try cutting inside here. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, easy pickings there. Good take, and it's on the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Toure getting this one clear. And it's Koulibaly. And here's Battis. Shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here from
Number
both sides,
11,
in fact.
Messi. Number 10. Batistuta.
Once more, he proves
Number 9,
rigid and robust.
Del Piero.
Short changes him with that
Number
pass.
23.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Coming on the field. Number 24.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Number 19.
Well, there's no doubt
Neymar.
that they want to win this,
Number
Peter.
20,
They have to maintain
Bebeto.
the energy and
Number
dynamism until the
15,
very end, though.
Gullit. Number
And
18.
Zola!
Frankie de Jong.
Oh, no,
Substitution.
that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that was vital.
2 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
Bebeto! Just not quite happening for him just now. All hands on deck for this one. Yaya Toure gets it away, and that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Brazil.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Turns and goes back. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Isak. Now it's Neymar. That ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Quality ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the through ball. Oh, important interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Zola. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. He might be in here. Zola. And Zola! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Neymar, he is through here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Zola! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And we've reached half-time. Brazil are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Bullish header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Now it's Torres. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Timber. Plays a sharp little ball here. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Brazil looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Vinicius Junior through. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vinicius Junior, and this is Zola. Zola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Brazil finding their passes. Zola chips it through. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. Fernando Torres is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Isak. It's Neymar! And that would have won it.
Neymar really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And it's Timber. Sanchez. Khan. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Gabriel. And it's Timber. Sanchez. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And Gabriel. Sanchez. Timber.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped
And
it.
that will be it. Brazil perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary...
And the shot! He's scored! Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. O'Shea kept his eye on it, and he's there. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Zola. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it, and the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Zola goes short. Brazil are seeing plenty of them. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Zola is onto it in a flash. Thuram spots it and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? And it's Zanetti. Lovely, now the... And Aubameyang! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're urging him to shoot. Park Ji-sung. Nicely shaped cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Zola with the short one. Roberto Carlos delivers. And now a sudden chance to counter. Toure is there and he can pick it up. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, smash! Oh, crossbar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Marmouche. Howson cuts it out. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. That's been slipped through. Cleared without hesitation. Batistuta. Aubameyang is herring after that one. Cafu.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Rooney. Spread out to the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Zanetti. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cafu gets across to intercept that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Knocks it out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Roberto Carlos, just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Zanetti going full tilt down the left. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bellingham. It's Park Ji-suk. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brazil are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope.
Great chance! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks...